Whenever you're going out looking for a new house to sell or buy, there's three ways that you want to identify a great agent, okay? There's 20,000 real estate agents in all of San Diego and only 49% sold more than one home. Okay, so the three things that you want to focus on is number one, you want to make sure you're working with an agent that actually spends time investing in their education. And that's evidenced by their calendar and their schedule. How much are they training in the market? Do they understand what's going on and have they prioritized that? The second thing, you want to find an agent that actually can understand the five metrics of every single market and what drives it. Most agents do not understand why inventory is the way it is and how that correlates with the demand which has been pent up for months and months and months on end with these rising interest rates. Okay, the five major metrics in this market, I did a training one time for over 100 agents, and when I asked who actually understood this in that capability to eloquently describe it to the clients, the only people that raised their hand were the ones that were already in my training. Okay, last but not least, the third thing that you want to look for is you want to look for an agent that does a lot of volume. And when I say a lot, it doesn't have to be this drastic number, but keep in mind the average successful agent does about 6 transactions a year. That's essentially one every 8 weeks. Imagine you going to work once every 8 weeks. How good would you be at your job? And the reason why this is so important is that agents that do not have 10, 12, 15, 20 transactions going on, it becomes extremely difficult for them to be on your side and honest with a great amount of integrity at every turn. If they need that deal to close to pay their bills, it puts them in a really awkward predicament of being on your side. You want the agent that can say, hey, let's get out of this deal. This doesn't make sense. Or, hey, let's not take this offer because your interests matter. Our job is to get you the most amount of money with the least amount of stress on your preferred timeline, whether it impacts our goals or not. Okay, if you can find these three things on that checklist, you're going to be in a much greater position to have a very, very smooth experience. If you're curious about the different strategies we use to ensure you're getting these, we'd love to have a conversation with you. Feel free to connect us online. You can text us, you can email us. We're here for you guys whenever you need.